Hello, football fan all across the world, and for everyone who comes to our channel here to be a supporter of what we do here. What is it going to be today for Chelsea? Well, our proposed lineup for today's Chelsea matches exactly with what football mob came up with. Today we think that Sanchez is going to be in goal. James is going to start this game, and it's going to be exact same lineup as it was with Liverpool last week. The team played very well, but they only need few tweaking to be able to get result. And some of the reason why this makes a lot of sense today is that the midweek match that was played, Madueke and Sanchez, Palmer, Jackson, all of those players, including Lafia, Caicedo, Gusto, and James, Fofana, Colhill, Sanchez, all of the players that we see in these graphics are not part of that game. And one of the things to note is that, what is the tactical preview is going to look like? There is somebody on the X app that came up with the tactical what is going to look like. His name is Fad Ahmed. Please, you can check him out on X to be able to see what his idea of how the tactical battery today is going to look like. Today, Chelsea is going to be relying on the goals combo of Jackson and Palmer. These two players have been very, very crucial with how Chelsea has been getting some of the winning they've gotten so far this season, and we can expect that to continue to happen. Can Palmer inspire Chelsea to a win today at the bridge? That is a question on everybody's lips, given what happened at Anfield last week when Chelsea played Liverpool. The game was kind of a game that is poised to be a draw. I don't think Liverpool should be winning that game, contrary to the opinion of a lot of people. A lot of experts, a lot of big account on eggs, and so many pundits believe that Liverpool is going to win that game. Of course, Liverpool did win the game, but the way the game panned out, no way in football arena should Chelsea be losing that game. The game poised to be a draw, and so it's what it is. And there are all the discussion around how that Cole Palmer was maxed out, having triple players, triple teaming him, double teaming him, and overcrowding him just to make sure that he's not as effective as possible. But I think this is also an opportunity for Chelsea in case any other team wants to do the same. It's an opportunity for Chelsea in a way that if you want to get players out of their position, all you need to do is to pass the ball to Palmer and instruct him to, play a little bit with the ball, hold his nav and let those players come to him. And then when they jump to him, he can take advantage of spots and positions vacated by players that are jumping onto him. So I know Maresca is a very technical manager. He will know what to do with that kind of scenario. And so when people mark out, when they say, oh, we're going to take out Jackson, you're vacating his position that is going to expose your team to concede goals. And another thing we're going to be looking at in this preview today is Jackson. Can Jackson continue his goal scoring form to, his goal scoring form to lift the blue at the bridge today? The plan is to just talk about how he could lift the blue to today. And there is this comment that is attributed to Romeo Lafia. And the comment is that right now, without even thinking about it, I've been at the club for a year, so I know more about the culture. I know more about my teammate. I know about everyone at the club. So I feel much better going onto the pitch now because I have this confidence. This player has always been a confident player from the time I started noticing him playing for Southampton, and is going to be very immense for Chelsea in this game today. And well, a lot of debate on X media is what is the best pairing in Chelsea number six. If Chelsea wants to play two number six or play one number six, depending on the opposition, the managers knows what to do. But from what I saw, Chelsea playing against Liverpool last Sunday, these two are a creative force that could give Chelsea a very, very good solid base. So I love the performance of the two of them, and they have to be managed. And given the fact that Enzo also played for a long time in Panathinaikos on Thursday, he could be brought in to play another 30 minutes in this game, and I'm expecting Lafayette to go 60 minutes into this game because his fitness has to be managed. So a lot has been going on with Chelsea. Another player that we one should be talking about at this time is Caicedo. Caicedo, in that match was so good. He was so good. Very, very good technical midfielder. He's turning out to be. And right now he's ahead all of the three midfielder that we signed that we thought they were all going to play together. And there was a question posed by Shiraz to Maresca during the press conference. By the way, I have to give it to this lady. She's called Shiraz, and she appears on X to be called Ray. She conducted a very, very productive press conference. Our questions are very, very good. Like, those are the kind of questions we expect journalists to go into press conference to bring forth. But what do they do when they go in there? They're just looking for soundbite. They're looking for something that can make headline. They're looking for something that can create chaos and people talking about it. But this lady focuses on football, and some of the questions are pretty good. And she has questions around the midfield. Are we going to see that situation where all these three midfielders are going to play together? And I'm looking for that solution where we're going to have these three midfielders play together. But what does that do to the attack line that Chelsea is going to have when we play these three midfielders together? It means one of the four other attacking players in Cole Palmer, in Palmer, in Jackson, in Madueke, and Sancho, or even Felix or Nkunku, all of these players, they're going to have a hard time if we had to deploy all these players at the same time. But I think this two pairing is what should be going into today's game. So Caicedo is the guy I'm looking for today again to control things in the middle of the play. Yesterday, we all saw what happened between Barcelona and Real Madrid, and this has been coming for Real Madrid. I wasn't particularly convinced with the way they went about winning their game against Borussia Dortmund during the week. They were very lucky in that game, in that there was something Borussia Dortmund did that makes the game to turn on its head pretty quick, and they got away with it. But Barcelona exposed that this Real Madrid team is beatable, and I think the pendulum is swinging again. But what we're seeing in this screen is that Ancelotti said that last time they lost to Barca 0-4, they won the La Liga and Champions League. What is he suggesting? Is he suggesting they're gonna win the double again? I don't think so, Don Carlo. If that's what you are alluding to, I don't think so. So today, all eyes is gonna be on Nico Jackson. Can he do it again? Has he come back to form? Can he really do this? There are discussions over maybe yesterday and the day before. Typically in press conference, there are these two sections where the cameras are turned off and journalists ask questions, and then we can see the response, the body language, the face, the tone of the manager, how he responds to the questions and all of that. There's that section in press conference. There's this other section as well that is done when the cameras are turned off and all the cameras are turned off. I think that section is the briefing section where further questions are asked the pose to the manager, and the manager will have to provide the answer. One of the things that came out from that kind of session, and of course it comes maybe 10 hours or 12 hours later, and yesterday he was eating the weights on X app, and that was the question about leadership in Chelsea team. And Maresca was credited to saying that he expect more from Reece James. A lot of people took that into the town, and we're seeing a whole lot of things to suggest that maybe Reece James is going to be stripped of his captaincy. Some people even think that Liverpool is overtaking him and all of that. But I think what Maresca is looking forward to is to have a team where he can have a group of leaders, where people can take responsibility, people can talk to each other and demand quality and high standard for themselves on the pitch. So this was where Chelsea was at the end of week 8, and week 9 is beginning to shape up. And as at this moment, with Chelsea yet to play their game, this is where Chelsea is at this moment. So what does this suggest? Chelsea needs to get back into winning ways. If they win today, Chelsea is going to have 17 points, tying with Arsenal, and depending on what the goals difference is going to be, that is going to look great for Chelsea. If they win and Arsenal loses, Chelsea is going to be in number 4 spot. But if Chelsea if Chelsea win and Arsenal play draw, Chelsea is going to end up 5th on the table. And if if both of them play draw, it's going to slow Liverpool down, because it's going to put Liverpool 1 point behind City, and that puts Arsenal at 18 points, and that puts Chelsea at 17 points. That looks a lot good, because it means they are not far off the big boys, and that is what I am thinking. So this is the statement credited to Maresca today, talking about Newcastle. That Newcastle players are very strong, physically strong. They have been a bit unlucky, especially in their last game against Brighton. The way they work is quite clear, meaning he knows what they're trying to do with their idea of football. This is the moment when they are able to do something. No wins since September, as they are in a difficult moment. So this is also a statement credited to Maresca, as posted him by Siraya Shiraz, also known as Ray. So what do I think is going to be the scoreline today? I am going for Chelsea 3, Newcastle 1. Well, if you have been with us up to this time in this video, we just want to ask that you like this, share, subscribe, and we look forward to, because we notice quite a lot of people that comes to see our content here. Just all you need to do is to click the like button. Like one friend of mine on the social media, and who also create content on the YouTube, used to say it doesn't bite to click the like button. It doesn't bite, and there's no cost to it. Just click on it if you like what our contents are. Thank you for coming around today, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.